All right, guys. So I heard a lot of people talking. I see a lot of people just discussing the rates of this game. Now, I want to make it very, very clear. I don't think we will ever see this if they decide to buff it go past 5%. I don't see it going past 5%. So I want to make that very, very clear, at least for general pool banners. We could see it if they buff it again to 5% base on festival banners. Since it's always 1% up, we could see it at 6, but I think that's the cap. I think 6% will always be the max. The way this game is functioned, I genuinely do not see it going past like 6% for festival banners. Then that's it, right? 5% on base banners like this one here, like 300 out of 600. I don't see it. So a lot of people have been talking they should up the rates, and I agree. I think it's about time that they have the rates upped, because it's been 2 years on JP, and on global it's going on 2 years in February of 2022. So we're getting there. So I think it should go up to, again, I think it should go up to 5%. I think the general starting SSR rate should be 5%. But here's the thing that people need to consider as well. When we get banners, we always get a set amount of units, right? We always get a set amount of units, sometimes more, but we always get a set amount of units. Now, unlike other games where they have 500 or 200 units that they have in the game, oh my god, it's crazy, right? We only have like 100 something units in the game. Like, we look at the heroes, I pretty much have all units in the game, right? We look at the units and it's like we only have like 100 something units. Keep in mind, the only units I'm missing are seasonal event exclusive units, and these units aren't even included in general pool. So it's like, it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? It's the normal banner units that matter the most. Not even disaster unit OCs count on normal general banners. This banner right here for Ozzo and Hawk, it's special because it has 2 festival units, it has OC units, and it has coin shop units, right? So it's a special type of normal banner, quote unquote normal banner, but it's still at 3%. So the rates of this game is always going to be low. It's not going to be high at all. And I hope you guys aren't asking for like a 10% general SSR buff, because that's never going to happen. Like, it'll happen in your wildest dreams when pigs start to fly, right? We'll see the change at 10%, but 5% I think is reasonable. I honestly think that is reasonable, because a lot of these units aren't really used as much, so I don't really see the harm. Like, if they had a mode where a majority of the units in the game were useful, I could see why they want it to be low. But like, can you please let me know, be honest, right? When's the last time you even used this blue giant DN? When's the last time you used blue mono? When's the last time you used Captain Meliodas? When is the last time you used red dragon, red demon Meliodas? When's the last time you used red Escanor? Please let me know, because if you have Derriere for the Hell Demon on Crimson, or Crimson Demon on Hell, you don't need red Escanor. You really don't need red Escanor. That's like, what? So that's where I think the problem lies. They know that a majority of units in the game probably aren't used, so they keep it low for a reason, so you don't get duplicate characters. But I kind of think that that's not smart at the same time, because you need to summon for units, right? Eventually you're going to have to summon on a banner, because some banner units, example, Sariel, Tarmiel, and Chandler, those are god tier normal units in the game, right? And you're going to have to summon eventually for them if you don't have them. So I think it is time that we upped it to 5%, because you don't want it to be like you're always getting a freaking red Escanor type unit when it's it's a rated up, I don't know, for Saria or something like that, just for example, right? You don't want to always get these whack units and it's at a 0.5%, whereas these ones are at 0.25%. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter, because there's only one new unit. Or, for example, again, like, it's a rated up banner. Let's say Sario, Chandler, and Tarmiel are all rated up, and there's 3 rated up units. Making this at 5%, they would up the rates So it'd be nice. It would really be helpful, right? But I don't see a massive change coming for banners anytime soon because it's been what, 2 years on JP? No change has happened at all. No change has happened. For festival banners, I think it's actually fine. Like, I think it's fine. If this were for normal banners, this would be absolutely amazing. This would be insane. Even just a 1% increase would still be really good without festival units on it, because you have such high value then, because you can get a massive amounts of units. Yes, that 1% does change. That 1% does change it a lot. You might not be thinking it does, but it actually does, because that's only 1% away from 5%. And that, personally speaking, that's what I want. A 5% increase, right? Or, a 2% increase up to 5% for the starting grade SSR on normal banners. So that's why festival banners are always so good, because of the fact that you have a good chance at pooling units. Like, you have a good chance at pooling units. Now, I'm not a mathematician and I'm not gonna sit here and try and do individual rates, right? But festival banners always have a large amount of SSRs on the banner. It's always going to be more than like a normal banner, right? Because this one has less units, like less SSR units on here than Bond. So keep that in mind, right? Do keep that in mind. That's why they have it at 4%. Plus, they want you to have a better chance at getting festival units. So keep that in mind as well, right? It's always gonna be a bigger and better banner than your normal one. So, I mean, I know a lot of people are like, they need to up the rates, and maybe they will one day. Maybe they will. Maybe if enough people, talk about it, spark some interest for the devs, maybe they will raise the SSR rate eventually from 3% to 4%. But for now, I don't see it changing. I just don't. It's sad too, because I really do want more. I do want more banners with higher rates. I do. I do like this game. I love this game, right? But it's an undeniable fact that the summons kind of suck with the rates, right? For pity and stuff like that, it's actually not bad, because they always give you a guaranteed SSR on 300, 600, but it's like I have to spend 300 and 600 gems. You know what I mean? A lot of people bring up the pity system, how it's so good and stuff like that, and it can be, but it can also be like this. Like, I'm not gonna spend 600 gems on a terrible banner. Even if it were a better unit than Ozone Hawk, which is very mid, by the way, I'm not gonna spend 600 gems and have the filler units be so like just dog water, right? I'm not doing that. I'm just not gonna do that. Excluding Festival, Melee, and Zeldris, but the rest, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, because why would I waste 600 gems to try and get one? Again, if it weren't Ozone Hawk, why would I try and spend 600 gems to get one unit when the rest of the fillers are just like dog water? I'm not doing it. So I do think that's where the change could be. Also, they could make the banners that they decide to drop a lot better. I don't know what they were thinking with this at all, but whatever, right? They could make it something like, well, this is what we voted for, but yeah, they could make it something like this. They don't have to have all these units, but they could make it good, right? And it is about time we stop having the disaster OC units on separate banners if we're gonna have Ragnarok characters on general pool banners. I think disaster OC units definitely should be on general banners now. I think it's about time for that. But that's just my little spiel on the the whole rates and summon system or whatnot. Let me know if you want me to go more in depth on another video. Maybe I can, but I think I pretty much hit all good points in this video about the rates and stuff. I just want it to go up from 3 to 5. That's my personal wish. And then festival banners get 6%. And that's it, right? I don't think we're ever gonna see higher than 6. And 6 is stretching it. 6 is stretching it. But they could do 4. They could do 4 for general. And then for festival banners, they could do 5. I take it. But yeah, man, that's it. That's my spiel again. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, comment below if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. If you do agree and disagree with me, why? I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. But you guys already know, as always, I will see you all next time.